Hi everyone, it's Kristi. Welcome back. We are going to carry on with our Cozy Rosy Patchwork Journal, and today I am at belly bands. So, I actually prepped this about 2 weeks ago, and I haven't made any videos or anything, and I came back to it, and this is what was here. And no clue what I originally had planned to do, other than I think I'm going to do 2 horizontal belly bands because I saw Gail Gostinelli do that and I thought it looked cool. I think this is for a tag. This looks like a vertical belly band, and more book page, and maybe this is the journal card that I'm going to put in there. So anyway, that's where we're going with it today. So let's start with the horizontal one. That's the thing. And then when I was going through, I made notes, but my notes just said belly bands with lace. Okay. I don't know. Anyway, so this will be the tag, and I'm sure this was probably going to go. I think I was going to put this book page on here to cover the bird because it's sideways, and glue that on, and then put some lace over the top, and then this will go here. I think that'll make a nice tag. So this is the belly band, okay? Nothing really earth-shattering. So let's glue this down. This is just paper, and this is from the Cozy Rosy Patchwork collection. If I remember correctly, this was an envelope on one of the pages, and I've just used it instead of using the envelope because I had plenty of envelopes. And so this is 24-pound paper, so this will make, when it's folded and glued, a nice sturdy belly band. And it does have a tendency to curl at first, but that will go as it dries. It lessens. Get a little bit of ink on that white. Better do both sides just in case. And we'll do this one. So I hope you all have been well. It's been crazy busy just getting back to, all the stuff. And of the fall. And it starts to snowball around here right now because we have a lot of birthdays in the fall. All of my kids were born in the fall. My mom and my nephew and several people. We either have June birthdays or we have fall birthdays. So from here on out, it's going to be something going on a lot of the time. Plus we have, the holidays. So, we've got Halloween and Thanksgiving, and my daughter has a friend coming to visit for a week or so for Thanksgiving. So anyway, it's going to be busy. All right, let's work on this tag. I'm not sure if I'm going to do anything. So let's do the tag. I'm pretty sure if I do anything, it's going to be add some lace. Not that piece, of course, but maybe to the bottom and top, maybe to the sides. We'll see. But let's get this paper on. I want to go ahead and put the lid on my glue. I'm going to have to take a drink. Y'all are the first people I've talked to this morning, so I am an early riser and my family is not. Okay. Well, I take it back. My husband, but he's been gone since early this morning. I'm not going to do a tuck or anything with this. I'm just going to kind of glue that on, and then I'll trim off the edge a little bit more. This is scattered straw that I'm using. I really like the way that it looks. All right. I think I could use a book. I think I can use the glue stick for this. There we go. The secret of glue stick is to make sure that you get enough. So I am going to do this across the bottom, and I'm doing it off the edge because I do want to trim this. Now I could go right over the edge, which will be fine. Might need a little bit more down here because I didn't seem to get down there. There we go. Okay, and let's trim off this top piece like so, and we'll go ahead and ink around this. Now I was going to round the corners of this because I find that it is easier to get in and out of the belly bands and, you know, some tight pockets when you round the corners. So I'm going to go ahead and round these corners. Let's do the 1/2 inch side. Okay, and then I'll come back around here and ink around the edges. This isn't all going to show through once we put that lace on, but yeah, that looks cool. Okay, now the way I attach the lace is I'm just going to go around the edge, and then I'm going to swirl in the middle so that we can catch the lace wherever it falls. I'm going to get my spatula out, and I'm just going to put this over the top like that. Just pressing it down because this is such an open lace. There's no way I could figure out where the glue's going to go. So there's definitely going to be glue in between, you know, the holes and things, but it will dry clear. I am using actually this happens to be Fabri-Tac, and oh my word, I have always been able to get those bottles for like $5 at Walmart, and they're not carrying it anymore, at least not that I can find. And so I had to pay $12 a bottle, and there was no way I was going to do that. So I ordered 4 bottles so I could get it for $8 a bottle on Amazon. So that'll last me for a while. I go through about, I don't know, I think this says October. So I bought this in, yeah, October 16th of last year. So almost a year we're coming up. All right, so now I'm going to fold this over, or just kind of pull it up a little bit and go along the edge. It's kind of netty, so it gets stuck in there in my scissors a little bit, but I'm not looking for a perfect edge. It's not really gonna show. I'm just gonna come around the best I can. I can always touch up the corners if I need to. But I kind of do it at an angle, so it's not, if you kind of pull it up a little bit, I don't know if you can see because my hand's probably in the way, but I pull it up and I'm just cutting around the edge. It doesn't have to be straight because it's not going to matter. The lace is got enough pattern in it that that's not going to really show. Now I am going to save these pieces because these will be good for clusters. Stick them over here in my cluster pile here. I'm going to have to get around to clusters soon. I want to do that cluster book, so I've put it on my to-do list over here for my Start Your Stash series. So, and that will be back this Saturday. I kind of had a couple of really crazy weeks. There we go. I just like the way that looks. It just gives it, you know, it's kind of about the texture. Now you could even ink over the top of the lace. I don't. This is nylon. It doesn't really want to absorb. If you're using a thin cotton, maybe. Let's go ahead and, you know what? I think I'm going to round the corners on this too, just to make. And I lost my rose cap. It would not stay on, so it's just as well. Bye-bye. Go back to the cake topper. These do not come with the bottle. This is a Sugarbelle bottle. The lid I got from Hobby Lobby. It goes with theirs, but it works. So I'm doing the 1/2 inch. Something's wrong with my, it's making this little mark. I don't know if you can see that. Like I'm not lining it up straight. Let's try and fix that. Yeah, maybe it's me. I'm just in too much of a hurry. Okay, let's do that again. All right, I'm going to ink around this. Here we go. And then I think I just want to center that. Again, I left my glue lid off. To be careful about doing that. We'll see if I can get glue out of this one. I filled it. Okay. Sometimes it gets a little thick, which is fine right now because I want to glue through that lace, so I want a little bit of a thicker layer, but there it goes. Okay. And I'm going to put that right there. Now, some of these, I don't know if I mentioned before, but some of these images that I'm using here, most of them are in the Cozy Rosy Patchwork collection. Some of them are from Graphics Fairy. So, does that look crooked? It looks a little crooked. I think I'm going to leave it just like that. I kind of like it. And then I'm going to kind of just add a little bit more grunge here, so it's not so stark, but you still have plenty of room to write. So then this is going to go on the page, and we'll have it like that and like that. Maybe enough room where the bird can stick out or stand out. So therefore, I think I'm going to put lace on the sides here. I wasn't sure, but I think that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to cut off this little raggedy piece, use that for something else, and just come along. Let's see, which way do I want these to go? I think they go with the pink. Oh, they go both ways. Okay. So that's good. Then I don't have to worry so much. All right, so let's get some glue this way. And this way. See, now the glue is flowing. I'm going to have it everywhere. All right. And I don't know what size these pieces were. I can tell you in a second. They were just from those envelopes, and I thought they'd work. I got too much glue. Should be using this. Okay. So this is 2, so it was 4 by 5. 4 by 5. Okay, I'm going to flip that around this way. I'm doing my lace about 1/4 of an inch in so that it's not super big for the page. So that's going to be right at about 5.5. I don't know if that's going to work. I guess we'll find out. Because you don't really want something that's 5.5. Where's my book? Okay, let's look here. Okay, so that would be, oh, let's see, where would we want to put that? We're coming up on filling up all these pages. I usually do my belly bands toward the center. Don't know why, I just always have. So let's do, yeah, if I go right about, right on the edge, I should be fine. And this one I didn't come in as far. Let's look. Well, I did. This one can be moved up a little bit. There we go. And that should work. And even if it's hanging over a little bit, that wouldn't be too bad. So let's get some glue. Gosh, I didn't want that much, but need to be able to get that tag in the pocket. Okay. I'm going to go right slightly over. And I am going to come, I guess I'll come down about 3/4 of an inch. I'll do this one. I forgot which one had the skinny side. I think that's the skinny side. There we go. Just a smidge over the edge. A little bit more texture. It's all about texture. Alright. And then we will slide this in from the top. Just like that. That looks cool. Now you could put something else on here, but I think it would detract from it personally. So I'm going to leave that open to dry while we work on the other one. And this one, let me find all my pieces. So this one's going to be a vertical belly band. Now, this is 8.5, so this will be the right size, yeah, for the page. So I don't have to worry about that. So let's go ahead and glue this one down. Let me get some of this glue off my finger. Otherwise, it's going to end up in the lace. There we go. So let's go ahead and glue this down. Glue this piece in. So are any of you football fans? That's the other thing that's going on here in my house. My daughter and son-in-law are in a fantasy football league with some friends from church, and so they want to watch every football game, which is funny. Okay. So we watched Sunday football, and then last night we were watching the game, and my other daughter comes in and she goes, "Again?" It's like, yeah, it's on 3 times a week. It's like Big Brother. Oh my word. Don't really need to ink the top and bottom because I'm going to put some more of this lace on the top and bottom. And this time I'm not going to hang it over because I know this is the the size of the page. I'm going to put the straight edge on the bottom, and I might should have done that on the other one too, but that's okay. Either way will work. Kind of looks cool when it's this way too. A little bit neater. And I couldn't get right up against that edge, so let me let this get set a little bit. That's a little crooked. Alright, now let's look on this side. Okay, so there is our belly band. I'm not sure if I want to put anything here yet. I have fussy cuts. I can always add something to that. So let's go ahead and get this tag out. And we're going to do the exact same thing to this tag that we did to the other one. And it is going to be vertical because it'll fit in the belly band that way. Let's go ahead and round the corners. I forgot. Okay. Okay. So we want to get a little bit of this book page. I'm going to do the same thing. I want kind of to go at a little bit of an angle. Don't need to go quite as far on this one. So I think I want to go this way. I like that grungy part there. And I should line it up. Otherwise I'm going to have really crooked text and it's going to bug me. Alright, let's go right there. Look on that side. Oh, did pretty good. Okay. Although there's not an awful lot to wrap over, so I think I'll just trim that off. I feel like I'm cutting through the cardstock. Oh, I think I am. Yep. Okay. These scissors are so sharp, they'll cut through your hands. So let's get, oh, I should have edged that, but that's okay. We'll just come along here like this. Okay. And like I said, it's not going to show as much when you get the lace on there. Let's go ahead and do the back. Just taking down a little bit of that white. All right. Let's do some glue, or yeah, let's do some glue and some of whatever this stuff is. I need a little bit right here. Nope, that looks good down there. It was just this one, just this corner. And since I've wrinkled that, I can ink it. Maybe it'll, no, that's okay. All right, let's get this on. I thought I was going to keep this desk mat nice and clean. Well, you can see how that worked out. Not so well. I'm going to, let's see if I can line up the top and the edge. I doubt it, but we'll try. Save some cutting time. bad. Okay, and then we have this lovely rose. We will round the corners. I probably could have trimmed that a little bit better, but I think the ink will cover that up. Nope. Let's just cut that off. Okay. All right. We will glue this one down. There we go. And I'm going to center that. Looks good. And we'll go ahead and trim this. Trying not to cut through the cardstock. That glue's not quite set up, but that's close. These are so pointy that they get stuck in the lace as I'm going up, so. There we go. Little piece here. Little piece here. Okay. Oh, I didn't quite get this edge perfect, but as you can see, you just touch it up till you get it where you want it. Okay, that one looks good. All right, let's put this one in the book. All right, we've got this. And so this will be on this side of the middle. Did I ink this? Yes, I did. Put a little bit of glue there. I'm doing it level with the top. If there's any overage, it'll stick out the bottom, which is fine. And then this will go inside. So I'm thinking I might want to put just something small. Let's see what I've got. This is some rose stuff that I've collected while I was working on this project. So, and I do have some words I can come back and use as well. Maybe one of these. Oh, how about this? Oh, I love that. That's perfect. I'm going to round his corners. I am not going to put anything else on him, however, because there's enough going on that other tag. I think he'll be okay. Just like that. I say, you know, maybe I'll put just like a little tiny tab or something on him. Like I know I've got a little piece over here. What if I just do something like that, just to add a little texture on top. Okay. And stuck my hand right in the glue, because that's how I do. And I'm going to snip this little piece off. Well, it doesn't matter because I'm gluing this down. I'm just going to leave it. Okay. Okay. Just like that. Did get a little bit over. That's where that one corner blob was. Use my eraser. Okay. And then we will put this little lovely in there like that. Okay. All right, guys. That's our belly bands. I will be back and we will work on some paper clips. See you next time. Bye now.